Hi, Spout Loreans. Abdul here with a quick pre-show announcement. If you haven't heard, this coming Monday, August 26th, is the day that we will be launching the first season of our bonus show, Mallbrats, on a brand new public feed with newly scored and remastered episodes. Launch week is going to be pretty huge, with a brand new episode dropping every day. And we're also doing a collab with our friend, the incredibly talented artist, Casey Golden, where she'll be drawing the Cool Treat Kids in her own amazing style. Launch weeks are hugely important for new shows, so we're asking all our listeners to please go and subscribe to the new feed, which is live right now. And when that first episode drops, listen, rate, review, all that good stuff. We genuinely love this show so much, and we think you'll love it too. We're also going to be doing a bunch of launch week giveaways for listeners of the new show, where we'll be giving away custom Spout Lore merch packages from our friends at Fantasy by Numbers, with amazing pins and ornaments and coasters, all with custom Spout Lore art on them. And also, one lucky listener will win the one-of-a-kind Cool Treat Kids character art that Casey is creating. If you'd like to enter to win Casey's gorgeous artwork or any of the amazing merch packages that we're giving away, all you have to do is click the link in the show notes and head over to the new feed and subscribe. Then, when the first episode drops on Monday, rate and review 5 stars or more, and make sure you sign the review with your Discord or social handle so we can find you to give you your amazing Spout Lore memorabilia. From everyone here at Spout Lore, thank you so much. We hope you like the new show.
Gather round, friends, let me tell you a tale of 3 heroes, noble and bold. A brute, a druid, and a thief who is but 9 years old. You know them by name, you know them by deed. Their quests are famously daring. So here I sit, singing to you an adventure that is worth sharing. Tuck is the brute, he knows not his home. He loves to sing and fight. Thing is half elf, he shifts his shape and wields a spear with great might. Billy's a thief, his tiny size does mask the largest heart. Best and brightest they may not be, but their friendship outweighs their smarts. So gather round, friends, and listen close, for the tale's about to start.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spout Lore. I'm your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me as always, playing Fat Billy the Halfling Thief, Jessica Tai.
Hello.
Playing Ving the Half-Elf Druid, Paul Oppers.
Hello there.
Playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
Fuck you. Yeah, hi.
What?
Fuck you. You said his name all weird and slow.
Hi. No. Let me do that good.
All right.
Hi.
There we go. Can I get a second read? Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Right, let's all do our favorite accents.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Hello.
Good.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I should have guessed. I really should have known.
I knew that your accent was going to be Yoda. Save it.
Racist? I am not. But when last we left our heroes, they explored the Green Pillar. After being set upon by a hulking, mossy form, Ving, using his quick thinking and his ability to control the elements, created a stone maze around the beast.
Quick but limited thinking.
Not thinking to perhaps entirely enclose the beast, but somehow just give it like a nice summer activity.
It would have been so funny if the maze was just like 4 feet
Waist
high.
Yeah, it just steps over it.
And you're like, you're breaking the rules of the maze!
Guys, we gotta go. He doesn't respect the maze.
You spent all that time making like dead ends. So
Yeah,
you have to
exactly.
turn around.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and the moss monster just grew over top of it.
Yeah.
And the party skittered on through the doorway and down a set of stairs, which was revealed to be a pit covered in a sheet of moss. Tuck did a pretty cool John Wick swashbuckler move, jumping across the pit and slamming his axe into the wall so he could hang there. Then tie a rope via Ving's harpoon so the other two could swing across. It was the perfect plan.
Mm-hmm.
And it failed so miserably. Ving whipped a harpoon through Tuck's hand.
How's your hand, pal?
It hurts still. But the poultices are helping quite a bit.
Did you just put poultices in the hole and then wrap
Yeah, I
it up?
molded him a new hand.
Chewed up
poultice,
leaves.
yeah.
Billy and Ving began to swing across until Billy realized he was being targeted by the moss monster, who whipped a pile of detritus at him. Billy let go, fell down a hole. Ving shapeshifted for the first time in a long time into a big-ass snowy owl, catching the sweet baby boy Billy and ensuring that he did not die. Ving then turned into a tree, went up the hole, saved Tuck, saved Billy, and just carried on as if nothing had happened.
Thank God for
Thank
all
you
these
for
weird abilities.
Yeah, we're two dumbasses, and you saved us all.
I shot our friend.
And in the next chamber, they discovered the final resting place of the wizard Aquaria, the aforementioned and much discussed moss wizard, who lay in repose upon a stone dais in a crystal chamber, being kept alive by nothing but her precious, precious moss. And after a big amount of exposition, what were some key things that we learned from Aquaria?
The guy's name was Pete.
The moss monster's name is Pete, yes.
There were warlocks.
Warlocks are a thing.
Warlocks exist, which she suggested are people that willingly contact the outer dark.
And take on a piece of it.
To become powerful.
Yep, pretty sick. If I do say so myself, pretty cool.
Really cool.
Perel started his life as a man.
Mm-hmm. Perel and Aquaria spent time together.
Yep.
But didn't fuck.
No.
But Perel did have a pretty active sex life, she said, which is
Yeah, apparently.
a weird
Yeah.
thing
Because-
revealed.
Because he was overcome by because he lived as a man, he ended his mortality in an age where he was just constantly horny.
Also, being a wizard at some point would have been like being a rock star.
Totally.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. That's probably why he dresses so stupid.
Oh, the leather
gross
pants.
leather?
Yeah.
That's why.
It's because he never had to look cool. He was a wizard. People were going to sleep with him anyways.
Yeah, it's like if you met Gene Simmons, but there was no cultural context for anything that he did or said.
Yeah.
You're just like, you're such a loser.
Oh, God. If you knew who Gene Simmons was and you met him, you would probably say he was a loser.
Yeah, totally. He seems like a creep. Okay, yeah. So Perel is a man. Aquaria was wounded during the war and is now confined to this chamber for the rest of as long as she wants to be alive.
And it was a war with the hunters.
She just referred to the hunters. Like,
Okay.
It doesn't sound like, at least the way she said it, doesn't sound like it was an organization. It was just the people that were like, that's enough. We're going to kill you.
And it was across all races and kingdoms. And
It was
stuff.
every.
I just want to add that
everybody.
it did sound like it was an organization when she said it.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't. Well, I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she did say elves were included and kingdoms of men
Kingdoms of the Men.
and then warlocks.
And warlocks.
Yeah.
I'm sure others too.
Totally.
Such a fucked up situation if the warlocks, they go to like kings of men and they're like, I have the power to kill the wizard
Totally.
Wow.
in your city.
So
Yeah.
corrupt.
Yeah. And it's like the men are making these like shady deals with these shady dudes. Where are the warlocks now?
Who knows? Maybe they're still around. Maybe they all died. So she was wounded. She asked to stay here or she'll succumb to her wounds and die. The moss is the only thing keeping her alive. She says that she came here to hide her knowledge because she didn't want it to get out. But she also said that she gifted the blue moss to other wizards in an effort to make her knowledge more accessible.
So she only gives it to people she trusts.
She only gives it to people she trusts. I think part of it might be, too, that it's not like everything.
Yeah.
Like the worst texts that she has, she probably left out of the moss.
Uh-huh.
She was like, there's some shit that I don't want anybody to read, but I
Oh.
also don't want to destroy it because I'm a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she could help you with Perel, provided that you proved your worth by traveling to the vault of her tower, overcoming the challenges therein.
There's got to be some challenges that have to do with our purity of will.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that we're not
Warlocks.
warlocks and we're not like people who are like, all wizards are bad.
No.
All light guard are good. Like, we're not polarized.
No, we're nothing
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah. We work for 5 gold coins a day, whatever the job.
We'll take 2.
Yeah.
Plus expenses.
And we never get paid, I don't think.
We got paid once.
Oh, sick.
Dan.
You got paid. Oh, Dan did
Oh,
pay
yeah.
you. Well, you shook Dan down.
Forcibly.
We had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kicked in his hotel room door and you were like, Dan, fucking pay us. Oh, man, I miss Dan.
Yeah.
Where is he? I wonder if he ever got back to shore.
Got
He
back.
did. He was like 50 meters away.
But just staring out like
Yeah.
the open ocean.
Eventually, he'll turn around and be like, "Oh,
Oh my God.
A lifeguard probably swam out to him.
Hey, are you okay? Holy shit.
You swam so far to save me. Thank you.
Sir, turn around.
A kid goes by with water wings on. Wait, what?
And he touches the lifeguard's face as that's happening. He's like, "You're my prince."
My savior.
shall we marry tomorrow at dawn?"
He's dehydrated. He's been floating
Going
on this
insane.
piece of wreckage for so long.
He has never been to sea, so the second he got thirsty, he was just drinking handfuls of seawater.
This is perfect. I'm right here.
Oh my God, there's so much water.
What does that mean? Water everywhere, not a drop to drink. I
Fucking
could
idiots.
fucking drink that.
Maybe Dan's the one who came up with that phrase. It used to just be water everywhere.
Okay, go down, get the vault. She has a thing in there, which she suggested is something that she worked on, which will integrate with Ving somehow and help you get to Perel.
Mm-hmm. She gave us a bubble to contain the thing.
Yes.
And you put it in your like chest crystal,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Yeah.
integrated with it.
It did.
Yeah, it seems like Ving's body's like taking all comers. Like whatever you can jam in here, we'll use.
Paul winked at us.
Yeah, because it sounded hot.
Yeah, he'll take all the comers.
I got a soft 9 right now.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And
Anything
Paul
else
Oppers
pertinent?
as the half druid.
Half
Go on.
chub.
Fuck machine. Fuck machine.
Yeah. Half druid fuck machine.
Oh, she suggested that Tuck had been touched by some darkness.
Oh yeah.
She was unwilling to give you any more information about the warlocks because she was worried that it would be tempting. And that's why she's like, you gotta go get your ass kicked before I can let you into my vault.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are unworthy, then you will be destroyed.
Yeah. And the first test was a leap of faith.
Getting her trust.
Yeah.
The second test was a leap of faith.
Oh right.
Yeah. And that is where we find our heroes now, falling down a hole. Whoa, 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 whoa.
We put Billy above us.
Hold him over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We grab onto a cheek.
Like,
Guys,
like
I
a
don't-
rifle in Vietnam.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really going to do anything.
And
Go limp, bud.
you fall on this huge, like, cushion.
I knew it. She wouldn't hurt us.
Is Tuck's axe lit up?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you fall in a huge pile of moss.
Oh cool.
Huge. You know when you're like in a waterbed and you're trying to move?
Oh yeah.
You're like pushing into it but not really getting around too much. And you're just in this big pile of moss.
I'm going to say thank you to Moss,
Mhm.
and I'm going to start crawling my way down.
Yeah, so you pat the moss, say thank you, moss, and you start moving forward and you realize that the moss doesn't feel as soft as it did a second ago.
Mhm.
And then you realize you can't really move your fingers that much. And then you all start feeling numb.
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
I'm going to get off the moss.
Ving, it's at this point that
Yeah.
the mud and grit on your joints starts hardening up.
whoa.
Oh,
It's
you guys,
getting
I can't move.
harder to move. And then you're so your joints are locking up because of the mud, and then you're losing feeling in your limbs because of the moss.
What the fuck?
What does the room look like?
It's a pretty big chamber. The light from your axe doesn't reach the edges.
Oh okay.
You
so
just see moss.
we just see moss all
like
around.
at
us.
least 20, 30 feet on either side. It's just moss.
Do
Okay.
we discern reality?
Yeah, discern realities.
Discern realities with the axe.
Yeah. I want to discern realities.
Okay.
2d6 plus.
Wisdom.
Okay. 9.
Cool. So you get one question from the list.
What is useful or valuable to me?
Okay, yeah, you see I don't know how you do this, but you're just like really looking around like, oh
I'm
my
like-
God, how do I
I'm
get out of here?
Willing Terralian jet to be brighter.
Okay, yeah. So the crystal's boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. And you see ahead of you, 60, 70 feet away, is a doorway.
Okay.
That's literally the only other feature in the room.
Okay.
It's almost entirely full of moss. The
Okay.
moss like crawls up some of the walls to the ceiling. Like it's this huge nest of moss.
So, are we just numb or are we paralyzed?
You're becoming paralyzed.
Oh,
You're
no.
numb right now. Ving is probably going to become paralyzed pretty
Shit.
soon.
Is it possible to use evasion?
I mean, there is a move that lets you know more about things.
Oh, duh.
That you
Spout
guys
Lore.
always...
Spout lore.
That's the name of the show.
yeah. Immediately, Tuck was just like, what is going on? Not, what do I know?
All right, Sean, can I spout lore?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
2d6 plus intelligence. I think you get a +1 because of Tuck's discern realities.
Oh, okay. So 7, 8 plus what?
Intelligence.
Well, 8. Then.
Okay, something interesting but not useful.
Aw.
I would say that they, as carnivores, have to have some degree of intelligence, however primitive, which you
Yeah.
have heard means they also fear things.
They fear alcohol.
Yeah.
Things that burn, obviously.
Burn.
Yep, probably fire.
Should I just use escape route and apply it to everyone?
Escape route, that's a perfect move.
Well, can I apply it to everyone? I don't want to just be the only one to live.
Read escape route.
Okay, when you're in too deep and need a way out, name your escape route and roll plus dexterity. On 10 plus, you're gone. On a 7 to 9, you can stay or go, but if you go, it costs you.
So it's perfect.
Yeah, so it's perfect to get Billy out.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say my friends.
I know, but one of you being free is better than none of you being free.
Should I just do it?
Yes, yes.
I think because you're being numb, it's going to be 2 rolls, unfortunately.
Okay.
There's going to be a defy danger dexterity to even move quick enough.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus dexterity.
Please.
Nice.
9.
Okay, 9.
Can we aid it with that?
Yeah, I guess you could if you can come up with a way.
We held him up when we landed.
True. So you're being held aloft. I'll accept that.
You
I
got
like
less
that.
moss juice on you.
Okay.
Well,
Shit.
Snake eyes.
all right.
Shit.
I'm Ving. Roll a d6.
2.
Okay, you feel burning as the moss starts eating into your flesh.
What the
And you take 2 points of damage.
I guess because he's wood, so it's more sensitive.
Oh yeah, you're still a tree.
I'm still a tree.
Can you become on a tree?
You have a hold.
How many holds do you have left?
1.
What
my
could you
God.
use this for?
I could use this thing to flame on.
Not as a tree.
Not-
Let's do Billy's escape route first.
Oh my god.
Let's
I'm
resolve.
burning up over here.
That's not a thing that trees do naturally. Okay, so yeah, Billy, you still get a 7 to 9. I'll say that you can roll the escape route, but you're going to take some damage too from the moss.
Fine. 8.
8. Okay, so roll a d6 first. Oh shit! 5 damage as this moss you feel a burning in your calf
Oh,
as
Oh.
you start running. So does Billy just like bound across, like
Yeah.
skitter across the moss?
my feet and like little calves are so red.
Yeah. you get to the other side and you like get to the doorway where the moss ends.
Yeah.
And you get there and you realize it's like a 4-foot layer of moss. And you're like, oh my God, that hurts so much. I hope they're okay. And then you realize it still hurts. And there's a patch of moss clinging to your calf.
Oh, get
And
off.
it's still burning.
Oh, can I tear it off?
We're going to go to Ving.
Okay, never mind.
What's Ving's plan?
Grow into the ceiling. I'm going to send some roots up and sink them into the ceiling, get out of this thing. Can I take Tuck with me?
You can spend the hold to grow into the ceiling and get out of this. I will say yes. I will say that you can't grab Tuck yet because you're still feeling all fucked up.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
You know what? Ving's pretty good too.
You reach up and just grow out of the moss and
Yeah.
adhere yourself to the ceiling. So you're
Hot,
just
hot, hot, hot.
an upside down birch tree.
Yep.
Sick.
Great.
Tuck, you see that happening. What do you do?
Can I use War Cry to intimidate the moss?
We did say that it does feel fear for certain things.
That's why I planted that seed
Yeah.
earlier.
Fuck.
Because I
Cool.
was trying to force the story in this direction.
Yeah, I would be really interested to see you do that. And this, I mean, this is how I've done it for everybody else. You're gonna have to roll a defy danger first to
get out.
even move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Defy danger.
How are you doing it?
Can I like power through to try and grab Ving? Like just be like
Yeah. Defy danger strength. Oh, you strong boy.
12.
There you
Wow.
go. So your mighty arm punches through this moss and grabs Ving as he grows into the ceiling.
It's like a reverse Terminator.
Yeah, he pulls your thumbs up out of the moss.
Ow! Fuck!
Pull it out, pull it out.
Grab my whole hand, you asshole.
I jammed it into a random hole in
That wasn't a random. That's a very specific hole.
My thumb is in his tree butt. He's screaming that because it's so jarring.
It's in my tree butt. It's in my...
I'm 2 knuckles in.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
And the thumb doesn't have that many knuckles.
I know. I'm down to here.
Whoa. He's
Yikes.
Mount of Venus deep.
You fucking astrological nerd. All right, yeah, so you've been yanked out of this moss. You're feeling pretty numb, but you've got an opportunity and some safety.
I want to do War Cry.
All right.
With a thumb up his
With
butt.
a thumb up my friend's butt.
Wow.
This alone is intimidating, I think.
I can't believe we're rolling with this your thumb is up his butt thing.
Ving's got a war cry going of his own.
But you're clenching hard, right?
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
But here's the thing. I think it gives us a +1 on this. Is Ving's been doing Kegels.
Yeah, I've been doing my kegels.
Why the kegels?
Isn't it strengthen your butt?
I think it's Kegels.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm saying it
and
wrong.
It's not a bagel.
Jessica, is this not a fantasy world that we're creating?
Sorry, you're right. Oh,
Kegels are for everyone.
Yeah.
Kegels are for
In
everyone.
this word, the human body has a muscle called the kegel that flexes the butthole.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ving's been working on it.
It's true. To loosen it.
Yeah.
So Tug starts sliding out.
Okay.
Okay, so what is war cry?
War cry is when you enter the battle with a show of force, roll
There we go.
plus
Sorry.
charisma.
You can't enter the battle with a show of force.
Why not?
What's your show of force?
I know what I'm gonna do.
You have to tell me. You have to
I'll
tell me
you-
what you're
I'll
doing so
tell
I
you.
can tell you if it applies.
I'll tell you after I roll.
No, you can't roll if you don't tell me.
No, well, fuck you, because it's in my head. It's my intellectual property right now.
I'm the game master, not a game person.
I want to remind you that all this time there's a huge thumb up my butt. Can we get this rolling, literally?
Yeah, all I'm saying is that if you can't enter the battle with a show of force, it doesn't work.
Okay, I'm gonna piss myself.
That's not a show.
Yes, it is. It takes pure power of will to let yourself piss all over yourself. And also, because moss is a plant, which means it communicates through the chemicals that are in water. And I've been eating a lot of crab, and I've been secretly drinking seawater.
Chuck, you haven't.
I will not allow this sequence to be you stick your thumb up Ving's ass to save your life and then piss on a monster to win the battle.
Okay, well, the first half has already been established in his canon. The thumb is up the butt. So now what comes next?
What about my love for you is like a truck?
What the fuck?
When
That's when you're trying to seduce somebody with a show of
No, no,
force.
no.
It's working.
When you perform a feat of strength, name someone present who you have impressed and take +1 forward with a parlay with them. Okay, now
Ambrosia. Or Aquaria.
Really suppressed.
Ambrosia.
If you literally even just dropped onto the moss and swung your axe, attempting to harm it, you could then do war cry.
I would like to intimidate this moss.
How?
I want to shit on it.
I can feel myself being worn down. Not persuaded, worn down.
I want to piss and shit myself right now as a show of force to intimidate this moss.
Please just pick a way that makes sense.
I want to shit myself.
Whatever, fine, do it. The quality of the game apparently does not matter. So you do whatever you want. I'm being ground down like the stone of ages.
Oh my god.
Sick. So it's plus charisma.
This is embarrassing.
Fail.
You fail. Fuck you.
5 + 2 is 7. I have a partial success.
You get a -1 because I'm mad at you. No,
Your
you
performance anxiety.
you get a 7. What are you trying? So what did you do, and what are you trying to achieve?
I passed.
He did a number 1. He did a number 2.
I did a number 1. I did a number 2. I did a number 3. That's a secret one that only Tuck knows about.
This is exhausting.
What is number 3?
He puked.
So in what way would you turn this into an intimidating act?
It's the moss has been in this pristine room this whole time, and it's like, oh, my stomach acid is threatening it, and like I have so much salt in my piss and shit, and so much crab meat in my shit.
I have gunpowder.
I hate that the like stomach acid thing makes more sense to me.
So my enemies feel fear and act accordingly.
Yeah, your shit and your piss are so toxic that when they hit the moss pulls back and leaves a circle underneath you of
A shitty, pissy circle.
shitty, pissy stone.
Full of barf.
And it's at this point that you feel yourself piss and shit and barf, and you feel the feelings of them passing through you, and you realize you have mere days to live. You will die within 36 hours. No, it's just like, oh my God.
Literally can't handle that.
I know. Neither can I. Neither can I.
No, it's so funny.
So that's what happens. There's a bare space beneath you.
And I say, piss to meet you.
Oh God.
Shit of the morning to you.
Shit of the morning to you. Thanks. And then
what-
Ving lets go of me, and I drop back down into the shitty pissy circle.
Yeah, you land ankle deep in your own piss, shit, and barf. There's a lot in you.
I made a sacrifice for all of us.
Can I just say, that Billy's looking across the room at this, like
Horrified. I'm trying to interpret this face. It's both humor
Yes,
and anguish.
I can't tell.
This is my dad.
yeah. I'm like, he's such a fucking hypocrite. Like, whenever I do that, he gets mad at me. And now he gets to do whatever.
Billy, language.
Sorry.
That's the only thing Ving's concerned with right now. A mouth forms out of a knot in the tree and goes, Billy.
Language.
And so that's the situation. Ving, it's at this point that you turn back into Ving and you fall ankle deep into Tuck's piss and shit.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
Um,
I touch him with a shitty hand.
And that's where you are. You're surrounded by 4-foot high moss.
I use the axe as a broom to push the mess that I made forward to get to Billy and the door.
Oh my god.
There is not enough piss and shit in here to get you all the way through the room.
I think I know.
Ving
how
pulls
much
out
crap-
his jar of gunpowder.
There we go. Somebody
And,
with problem-solving abilities.
Okay, so I spread out a line of gunpowder on the ground and get spark. Set this thing on fire.
And this line of gunpowder starts burning, slowly smoldering in the
Yeah.
moss, creeping forward.
Is pulling back.
Ooh, the moss is definitely pulling back.
It's being burned. Like, that section is being burned, and pieces of it are starting to flee.
Sick. Billy, you cool?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to unlock this door.
Yeah, Billy, there's a locked door ahead of you.
Yeah,
It is very well made.
I bet. Tricks of the trade, please.
Damn.
Oh!
What's it called again?
Oh, plus dexterity? I'm
Boxcars.
sorry, is that 14?
Boxcar.
That's
Did
a-
I roll a 14
That's
on
a
this
fucking
door?
teen.
4 fucking teams.
Shit.
Boom, boom, boom,
Hot
boom,
damn. So, let me consult my notes. Oh, it's
Yeah.
weird. This is just like 64-point text that says, I don't like Abdul anymore.
Sorry for the smell, guys.
Oh, and now it's on fire too. Ugh.
Can we do a cutaway to what Aquaria is smelling up top as the shit starts burning?
Up from around her bed.
Yeah, she just goes,
Also, the room is starting to fill with smoke, so we have to get lower down towards the shit.
so stupid. Oh, wow. Here's what happens, Billy. You open the door so well, so perfectly, so subtly, that the door opens before the next room has a chance to properly activate.
Oh, whoa.
Cool. You got to jump on it.
And actually, you walk into this chamber, and lights around the perimeter of the room start ding, 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 lighting up. And it's
Ooh.
this surprisingly small chamber. Like, looks like it's 15 feet on either side, 30 feet long, 15 feet, a door. But what you do notice, Billy, because of your resounding success, is the shit smoke from the other room billows into this room, and as soon as it passes the threshold of the door, you see it start bending in weird ways.
The rooms start bending?
No, the smoke starts going at right
Oh.
angles and like diagonals all over the place, and you see a little tiny plaque set just inside the door.
What does it read?
What's it read?
It reads, "Designed by Morris Wadge, Master of Arcane Architecture." And now it's at
Oh my
this
God.
point that Billy, you feel the like whoomp, 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 whoomp as the magical energy starts to ramp up.
Oh, should we follow the smoke? Is it guiding us?
I will say that gets you a +1 to your first roll to figure this out.
Oh,
Can you do a trap expert to figure it out?
yeah.
Yeah.
good idea. Yeah.
Trap expert. Let's get a 14 again. 11.
11.
Another success, boy.
Why are
Sorry.
you British
I don't know. Because the British are always like, they feel really superior to everyone.
Yeah. Remember, that's
Wow.
what Billy does when he's trying to act superior to people
Yeah,
too.
he always does a British accent.
Wow.
And he is making this dungeon his little bee.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, we're like, wow, he's really feeling his oats right now.
Oh, hello, Tucking Bang. I already opened the door. Don't even worry about it.
Hold on to your piss and shit, boys.
Guess you already didn't. Ooh, roasted.
All right, pal.
Let's crack on, lads. And then he just stumbles into the next room. Great. So, yeah, you get 3 questions from Trap Expert.
Oh. First question, is there a trap here? And if so, what activates it?
Yes, it is. And entering the room.
What does the trap do when activated?
You feel this room magically is much, much larger than it looks.
Oh.
And you can feel the energy of like space and time basically being directed in a very strange pattern. It's a maze.
Okay, so what else is hidden here?
You see in the middle of the room a small plinth that rises about 4 or 5 feet off the ground with a large brass key that's sticking up out of the plinth.
I think it's way cooler if it was like a stone like puzzle.
That's not what it is.
It could have been so much cooler looking.
Yeah, it could have been. Morris Wadge isn't really interested in that.
This is an argument that Morris Wadge had with Aquaria.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
it be like a puzzle box? Shouldn't you shut the fuck up?
He's like, this is my prison.
And this is, this is my puzzle.
Once you're a master of arcane architecture, you can choose what the button looks like in the middle.
What's that? What's that? I can't hear you from your crystal coffin.
Fuck, Sean. God.
A tarnished brass key.
It's a brass key in a plinth in the middle of the, and then you turn it and something happens.
Can we just follow the smoke? I feel like it's leading us.
The smoke's going to dissipate. It's not going to go all the way there.
I had an idea to turn into water and try and fill the chambers with water, and it would fill up to the dead ends, but then also would find the exit.
So you're trying to turn into like a bunch of water to fill the chamber?
Yeah.
Interesting idea.
Also, this is perfect because I smell terrible.
Yeah,
Plus, we need to wash things up.
Yeah.
It's a good bath.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll shapeshift.
Okay.
2d6 plus wisdom. Holy shit.
Nice. 12.
12. You guys are rolling out of control now that there's like puzzles and shit.
Yeah.
This is what your strong suit is puzzles for some reason.
Yeah. I solved a puzzle by shitting a piss.
Yes, you certainly did.
And you called it a strong suit.
Transitive property, you approve of what I did.
Don't fucking touch me.
Wash your hands.
All right, yeah, so you turn into water.
Yeah, he blows up like Veruga Zalt.
You just
So you're a humanoid water thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just water.
But then
No, I mean, then I go
then
to
he
the
bursts.
thing, and then,
Oh.
jumps up in the air and cannonball! Grabs his knees, lands at the mouth of the maze, and
Whoa, cool.
And
thing.
out of that splash, it's just gushing a bunch of water.
so from where you two are standing, Billy and Tuck, it looks like the chamber just starts filling with water. But Ving, from your perspective, you're traveling like acres. Like it's just, you're whipping
So
around
fun.
right angles. You're going upstairs, downstairs, back and forth.
It's like a water park at the mall.
Yeah, you feel things moving in the maze, and you're just whipped around as you slowly start figuring out the design of this place, and it is massive.
Holy shit, how are we going to get everyone through this?
What if you make a current?
Yeah, that's a
That's
cool
really
idea.
cool. I'll make a current out of shit.
Say, how do you like it, motherfucker?
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Get to the other side.
Wow, shapeshift is a really powerful move.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dais.
You guys should probably still roll for it.
I guess because there is danger, yeah.
Yeah, you have to hold your breath. Ving felt things moving in the maze.
I bet there's dead ends.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is definitely dead ends. I'm at the key.
You're at the key. It stands before you, a stone plinth with an ornate brass key sticking out of a keyhole at the very top. What do you
I
do?
say, this is pretty fucking lame, and I try and turn the key.
That's not a thing that water does.
What do you mean? I make a vortex and turn it.
Okay, then I don't think that you could do it powerfully enough to turn a key in a lock.
Okay, I will...
I'm just saying, I can't give it all to you like that.
I
You
have
gotta-
never seen Paul roll his eyes that hard.
I know. I feel like you guys are not respecting my authority.
No, I respect. Full respect.
You lost it when you made it a stupid key instead of something super cool, you know?
I think you lost it when you let Abdul shit his way out of that other room.
Oh, trust me. I know.
Okay, can I use one of my holds to make the current so that I can get Tuck and Billy to me? At least to the key.
Totally.
Yeah, and I would like Billy to be able to there for trap expertise.
Oh, yeah, totally. But you guys are going to have to roll defy danger of some fashion. Tell me how to make sure that you don't get like fucking dashed against the side of one of these walls.
I think mine would be Constitution.
You're just going to take it?
Yeah.
You're just going to get fucking your ass kicked on the
I'm
way.
going to go limp and just let whatever happens.
Okay, yeah, go for it. 2d6 plus Constitution for Tuck. Ooh, baby.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Oh, yeah, okay. 8. Roll a d10 for me.
5.
Okay. I think what happens is you lose sight of Billy almost instantly as you're getting rushed along, and you're traveling for it feels like miles in rapids. And you go around one corner, and standing in front of you is this towering armored figure with armor with these like maze-like designs on it. And it reaches down with this spear that accordions back and then forward and just stabs you in the chest.
What the fuck?
And then the current just grabs you and is like, nope, not that way. And you just get swept around a corner and pulled away.
I take 5 damage.
5 damage piercing, so the whole thing. Billy, how are you doing it?
I'm gonna get on my back and float. Use my fat to my advantage because fat floats.
So what stat are you using?
Dexterity.
Okay, yeah, that
to
works.
float.
Maybe you're shaping your body so you're moving with the currents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when Billy would see he's going a weird way, he would like grab an edge or kick
Yeah,
off
that's
of
true.
something.
Yeah.
Instead of Tuck, it's cutting back and forth between us, and Billy's like whoosh, 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 and then Tuck's just like slam, 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 slam. He's
Stab,
tumbling.
slam.
He's tumbling so much.
Billy's just doing soft circles. Little feet are kicking.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when he would play in the river.
Yeah,
Totally. Swirling his hands.
it's like a
So
leaf
I
on the
also
wall.
got 8.
Okay. I feel like it's the same thing. Like Tuck gets pulled out of that corridor with the maze guardian, and he sees Billy for a second getting pulled into that corridor. And he's like, no. Billy's already there.
Yeah.
And roll a d10. 10.
Whoa.
10.
10.
10. Oh my god.
Holy shit. What are you at?
6.
Fuck. That's not good. So I think it stabs at Tuck. It's pulled its like accordion spear out as
Yeah.
you come around the corner, and it sees you, and it's like, again, really, really tall.
Yeah.
And it stomps forward and slices along your body.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm literally crying
Ooh.
and like sad baby tears. And I
Bleeding.
I'm bleeding
a
a lot.
lot.
And I don't really care about floating anymore.
And yeah, Tuck and Billy, you, after like minutes, like a long time of being pulled along, you wash up across, like in front of this key.
I'm unconscious.
Ooh, Billy's, yeah.
They come in the room and Ving's ready to high five them. Like, what? Did everyone have fun? Billy? Bilbo? Billy!
Are you turning back into Ving?
Yes. Sploosh! They just dropped to the ground.
Yeah.
I use my poultice herb. I heal 7.
Ooh.
This takes time too. Like the poultices take a while. It's like applying medicines and stuff.
Okay.
How much time? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes. To the point where in the distance you hear like thump, thump, clang, clang, clang.
Oh, I wake up to that. Oh, I'll be fine. Where are we going now?
I don't know. Do you want to trap?
No. Oh, yeah, I guess I should. So I'm very bleary, but I'll do it. Trap expert. 11. Is there a trap here? And if so, what activates it?
There is a trap here.
Ugh.
And what activates it is turning it the way keys are normally turned.
Oh, and I see, and I'm like, Ving, stop! Don't touch it!
I'm just going to do it normal.
No. That's the problem.
I was just going to do it the normal way. It's fine. I've done this a million times.
What does the trap do when activated?
What the trap does is it drops 4 walls in the room that you're in and reveals something.
Oh.
You get the idea that it is dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is hidden here?
You are looking at this dais, like there's got to be something else, and you find a panel that slides away,
Oh.
revealing a small wooden puzzle box.
No, that's more like it.
Can I grab it?
You can.
Okay, I take that out.
Yeah. And as you pull it away, you see another little metal plaque behind it set
Uh-huh.
into the stone of the dais. It says, "Nice work."
Thanks.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
So it's like a gift from Morris?
It seems like it.
Is it another house? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, puzzle box house is a cool idea. We don't know what it is. We'll figure it out later.
Do you still have that puzzle artichoke?
I do.
Maybe we should make them kiss, see what happens
Oh.
there.
Mash them up.
So, Billy, you're standing on top of the dais now, looking at the key, and you're like, what's the trick here? There's got to be some sort of magical danger. And you're like, oh, wait. And you turn it counterclockwise,
Yeah.
and whoop, it's just a room again.
Oh.
The whole maze dropped away in an instant. Folded up.
Cool.
Okay.
Actually, maybe that's a cooler description. You see the walls start folding in.
Oh, yeah.
Like, flump, 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 flump,
Like
flump.
it's clacking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they fold into themselves, and then they fold into the floor.
Oh, yeah, and then we see like
Panels
shutters.
closing. Yeah, totally.
So cool.
Yeah.
That's really neat.
You've solved Morris Wadge's maze puzzle.
Wow.
Sweet.
So there's another door. This one is not locked. And it opens into a much physically larger chamber.
Is it like a massive, beautiful library?
It's shaped like that. It has like the cathedral ceilings, but there's no books.
Is it like Christchurch Cathedral?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's surprisingly tall. You get the idea that maybe Morris put a little juice into this one because it shouldn't be able to hold this tower. But you see something that seems very un-Morris Wadge. In the middle of this room, you see a large, ornate stone statue of a frog.
Perel.
So Morris and Perel must have helped
Yeah.
her either escape or design this as like a last resort. Maybe they were like friends.
Well, she said she was friends with Perel, and I bet they were the ones who built all this to keep her safe.
I wonder if they saved her after she was hurt, or if like they worked together and she was like, I feel like the end is coming soon and I need a safe zone.
Maybe they were both in love with her, and that's why they don't like each other.
Or maybe they dated each other.
It was suggested when Perel first saw that portrait that him and Morris have a past.
So this is more interesting to me than the Warlocks.
That'd be really cool if they were both in love with her, and they begrudgingly worked on this together.
Oh yeah, she brought them together.
They thought, like, my puzzle room will be better than yours.
Yeah.
I'll save her more than you will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
you'll have to get it out of one of them probably.
One of them.
Aquaria or Perel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what else you see in this room is in each of the four corners, there's a stone lily pad just a few inches off the ground on a mechanism of some kind. You glimpse a doorway behind the frog. That's the last doorway, probably. The door is like slammed, sealed shut. No holes, no handles. It looks like it's set into the wall and floor. And in the far right corner, going all the way up this cathedral ceiling into a crack in the wall, is blue moss.
Is it well lit in here now?
Yes, sorry. Lights come on around the perimeters of this room as well, and it's crystal globes. But the light and the shadows on the cathedral, like masonry and stuff, it's very beautiful. The
I
shadows
smash
and
one of
everything
those globes and I take the crystal
Yeah,
inside.
I want some crystal.
you smash the globe, and you realize the globe was the crystal, and it winks out.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
So there's one less
Last
light.
time that was just in the thing.
No more of that.
How big is the globe?
Fist sized.
Okay. I just take one of the other ones.
It's adhered to the pole that it's on.
fuck, okay.
Everything's stuck together.
Can I crack the pole off?
Yeah,
Okay.
the crystal winks out.
Fuck!
It's getting darker. It's getting darker. He's trying to put it back on. No, it's good. It's good.
Ving, can you take away the axe?
Give me the axe. You'll get it back at the end of the venture.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
Billy.
Shit, this thing's fucking heavy.
Billy, your danger sense starts going off. You look over. You sniff
Pardon me?
This is the danger sense.
Yeah.
my nose, and you look over at the moss, and it starts moving.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Aquaria.
It breaks that lily pad, and the moss starts pulling that stone into itself, and it starts slithering across the floor to the frog statue.
Oh, shit.
And so yeah, Pete has started to grab things around the room.
Oh, my God. Can we make fire again?
Pete, it is us. Friends of your mom's. I know your mom.
I'm your mom's friend.
Your mom's friend Ving.
You just shifted into Uncle on Mushroom.
Yeah, totally. And it keeps moving towards the statue.
I tossed Tuck his axe.
Yeah,
You're going to need this.
I grab it. Like, thanks.
Oh.
Billy, you see they're doing this like ornate, annoying handshake.
Guys.
Sorry.
And you look behind at the
Yeah.
sheet of Pete moving towards, and you see a ripple of moss pull back and whip a huge chunk of stone at them.
Whoa, duck.
Defy danger.
Yeah, defy danger, dexterity.
Defy danger. Duck. 7.
10.
Tuck gets hit.
Slam.
You just get nailed like in the hip instead of full on.
Fuck.
Can I can't reason with Pete. We have already tried.
Pete's not reasonable. Actually, here's something that I'll give you. As the moss moves off of the lily pad thing that it broke, the whole frog statue spins 45 degrees.
The lily pads control the statue?
I'm not going to tell you.
Can we discern realities maybe about the mechanism?
Does somebody want to do it?
So who has the most wisdom?
I have +2.
So you do it.
Okay, I think it's those lily pads over there. We just need to find a way around. Fuck.
Fucking holy shit.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes, how is that possible?
Fuck!
I'm good at that kind of rolling.
We have had 4 snake eyes.
That's
Wow.
unbelievable.
Okay.
Well, I think what happens is Pete wreaks more havoc upon the puzzle. The sheet of moss has grown up over the frog statue now, and you hear crack, crack, crunch as it starts coming apart. And the frog's arms move into like arm shapes of moss on either side. The stone frog head settles on top of the humanoid body.
Jesus.
And it's this like moss/frog like giant, basically. It's about 8 feet, 9 feet tall.
I'm going to just attack it.
So one of the tags that Pete has is reach, which means that he's got a longer reach than you, which means you have to get inside his reach before you can hit him. So how are you going to do that?
Just going to let him hit me.
Okay. 2d6 plus Constitution for Defy Danger.
14.
He nails you, like he whips a chunk of stone at you from that distance, and you just let it glance off your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm running. And yeah, that's totally what happens. Like I can see it coming at me, and it does like kind of graze a little bit, but I'm just like, boom, and I keep going.
Yeah,
Sick.
that's great. So now you've gotten up in front of this gigantic moss monster.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I want to smash the largest piece of stone that's a part of it with the axe.
Yeah, hack and slash.
9.
Can I aid by shooting an arrow, a volley?
Yeah.
Oh, the harpoon.
Yeah, you can.
No, I have crystal volleys.
Yeah, he's got like the little crystal projectiles.
Shit. Cool.
So yeah, 2d6 plus bond.
Nice. 8.
Yes.
8. Okay, great. Roll your damage.
5.
You swing your axe at one of the flanks of frog stone that it integrated, and it just shatters into a million pieces, and you slice through this huge chunk. You meet some resistance as the moss gets pretty dense in the middle, and your axe just comes out the front of him. And it steps back a little bit.
I want to climb up one of those like poles to the crystal globes, and I want to use that crystal to like amplify my magic.
Okay, yeah, interesting. Defy danger dexterity to get up there without like drawing the ire of Pete as you're doing it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it secret.
Snake eyes.
How in the goddamn shit?
Holy fuck!
Tuck and Pete are mixing it up. Ving is throwing crystal spikes. Billy starts jumping, trying to climb up this wall to grab a crystal torch. And Tuck smashes the stone, and Pete's arm sweeps down to pick it back up and just whips it at Billy like a fucking trebuchet, and smashes not only the one that Billy's trying to grab, but like 3 or 4 down the length of the room.
No.
Like it's
Okay.
just smash, scattershot.
Okay, well I drop to the ground and I start running to the next one.
Cut to Ving.
You're right, Billy.
I'm fine. It's just getting dark.
If I touch on this lily pad, I know that the frog's been taken over by Pete, but will it still turn the stone? Maybe we can direct Pete by getting on these lily pads.
I mean, you could go try and touch one.
I'm going to go touch on.
Okay, defy danger dexterity to get there without getting nailed.
10.
Okay, yeah, you dodge a bunch of like stone and moss debris.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tuck, you're standing right in front of it, right in front of Pete, and Ving, you jump on it, it goes click, pops you up a little bit, and Pete spins 90 degrees.
Sick.
So now he's facing to the side.
Oh, cool.
Get him in the back of the head.
Yeah, I'll do a hack and slash.
Yeah.
On the back of his head. 7.
Okay. So that's deal your damage, and he'll deal damage to you.
2.
Okay. You slash through like a chunk of his arm, and a piece of stone shatters, and some moss falls away. And the arm that's facing away from you, he pulls into his body, and it shoots out the other side and punches you right in the chest.
Okay.
Roll a d10.
2.
Okay, it's not too bad, but you take 5 damage. Billy, what's Billy doing?
I've clambered onto another one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put my hand, basically just wrap myself around it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You got to roll again to like get
Oh,
this
yeah.
one.
Dexterity.
Please.
Nice. Holy shit.
Oh,
Opposite.
Fuck yeah, I got
Boxcars.
14.
There you go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right up the wall.
And I really want to make like this big shooting ray, like of magic
Mhm.
to like sever Pete. Whatever.
Oh, interesting idea.
Oh.
I think that instead of it being rays, it would be like a more raw field
Oh,
of
yeah.
energy, because Billy's not like
That's
a trained
true.
wizard. He's just dumping everything he can into it. But these crystals resonate and amplify magical energy, so that's totally something you could do. So 2d6 plus charisma.
Shit.
Fail.
Oh, you just failed? Okay. What do you think? What do you think a failure looks like for Billy in this regard?
Oh no, it hits my own crystal through like the bag, and I feel it like shatter
Yeah.
in my bag. I'm like, fuck. Fuck.
Oh, it's like you have too much power going to a light bulb.
Oh yeah, I think like crystals along like closer to Billy overload
Oh,
and
no.
shatter in their sconces.
I let go
Yeah.
of like the one
Yeah,
I'm
the
on.
one Billy's touching goes bang right
Oh
in his hands.
shit! And I fall to the
He
ground.
loses the one in his pocket. Roll a d6.
Oh, sure. Now it's
fuck? How many do you have left?
13.
I have 13.
Okay.
Tuck. Or no, Ving.
No, Ving.
Yeah, Ving. What's Ving? You realize that the lily pad is still connected to Pete in some way.
Yeah, it's connected to the rock parts of him.
What if like you guys keep pushing it?
Mhm.
Keep pushing it because they twist them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they turn them.
Mm-hmm.
So what if you guys keep pushing the?
We should try a couple at the same time, too.
Oh, yeah.
Just like fucking hammer button mash the shit out of those, and it will give me like openings.
Can you holler at me to do that?
Billy, Ving,
What?
keep pushing those fucking lily pads.
Okay.
Ving moves off the lily pad and
Yeah.
it's like, hey, you big, hard and soft piece of shit, over here. And then he turns around and incites Pete's anger.
Defy danger dexterity. He whips a bunch of stone at you.
8. So then I jump out of the way and onto the thing.
Okay, you'll be able to press this one. Like you, like, hey, you dumb little moss bitch, and you jump on the lily pad and press it, and Pete spins around. Now he's facing away from Tuck, and he whips a bunch of stone out of a little moss pseudopod, and it shatters the lily pad that you're standing on.
Oh,
So you're not going to be able to use that one again.
okay.
But Tuck, this gives you an opening while he's off balance.
I kind of want to do for the blood god.
Mhm.
You're initiated in the old ways, the ways of sacrifice. Choose something your gods value, blood, gold, bones, or the like, and when you sacrifice those things as per your rites and rituals, roll plus wisdom, and on a 10 plus, the GM will grant you an insight into your current trouble or a boon to help you. On a 7 to 9, the sacrifice is not enough, and your gods take from your flesh as well.
All right. So what does that look like?
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna like start head butting the rock head of this thing, like out of rage and anger.
Yeah.
That it's been so fucking hard, and like Billy's taken so much damage.
Yeah, totally.
8,
All right. What's your damage die?
10,
Roll a 10.
Oh.
2.
Okay. You feel your own nose like crunch a little bit on the rock. But Larry, Terry, and Chad are like, hey man, what's going on?
Can you guys destroy this fucking rock moss guy?
Moss? No. Rock? Fuck yeah. You can feel the axe like vibrating in your
Yeah.
hand, like,
Ooh, it finds the frequency of the rock.
Yeah. I feel the axe vibrating, and I take a big swing, and I like smash through one of the rock pieces.
Mhm.
And yeah, the vibrations propagate through all of Pete.
Yeah.
And like basically turn all of him into dust.
all of him.
Yeah.
Well, all
I
the
was-
rock parts.
The rock parts, not
Yeah,
the moss
all of the
parts.
rock
Okay,
parts.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like the head just crumbles away.
Yeah.
The arms and stuff. So now he's just this like kind of unstable pile of moss. He's starting to lose his humanoid form.
Uh-huh.
Roll a hack and slash real quick as part of that.
5, 6, 7,
Okay, roll your damage.
10.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby,
Holy
baby.
shit.
So you smash that piece of rock. It all just crumbles to dust in his body, and he's flopping around trying to like the torso part of him like flops back, and he's trying to stay upright. And you just whip your axe right through the middle of him.
Mm-hmm.
You catch his whole torso section, and he falls into 2 sections of moss.
Can we like burn him now?
Yes.
You could definitely try because there are now 2 smaller chunks of moss, and they're starting to reach for pieces of rock.
I want to run in and like, what do you call it? Tummy slap. Just like
Belly
full
flop?
on belly flop, tummy slap.
Onto
Yeah.
the
I'm fucking fired tummy slapping.
Oh, shapeshift.
As I'm running, I'm gonna just flame on shapeshift.
fuck yeah.
Cool.
Burn, baby, burn. Ooh, nice. 8.
Yeah.
So you get 1. I'm going to let you destroy 1 pile of moss.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're just running as your
As
body
I'm-
starts
as
to
I'm-
ignite.
Yeah, as I'm doing woof, 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 flames licking off the back, getting poof, poof, poof. You know, bigger, so many wild gesticulations of fire coming out of my legs. And I land on 1.
Yep, and it is immolated by your fiery form.
I just take it and like mime making out with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like
Teabag
squeeze
it.
him in. Yeah, teabagging them. Boom, burn balls, burn, burns. Yeah, I get behind it and I start doing this behind him, like I'm faux.
This is more crude than anything.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I shit fire on it. I pee fire on it. I barf fire on it.
And then as you're doing that, since that hold is spent, you're eventually just Ving again, and
Yes.
you're humping the air.
A bunch of ashes.
But he's humping the air triumphantly.
Yeah. Billy, you're like pulling yourself to your feet, and you see the last chunk of Pete like crawling towards you across the ground.
Out of fear, I curl up and like send out my last thing of magic that I can.
Okay, defy danger, charisma.
Okay.
Please. Fucking shit.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, sorry. 10!
Okay, so yeah, Billy lets out this. It's like a distress call, like a death wail almost. Like no.
Yeah. Ah! Embarrassing scream as I get into a little ball because I really think I'm gonna die.
Yeah, and Pete has like reached up like off the ground. You see the little like gross moss roots underneath as it flops up, and then that pulse of energy makes him pull back and crunch down into himself and pull himself into this like 2 feet across just pile of moss, and he's not moving anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The threat of Pete has been eliminated.
Wow.
Fuck. I just walk up to the door on the other side and I start hacking at it with the axe.
Fuck this.
I don't want to be in Perel's room anymore. His room sucks. His room was 4 paddles that turned a fucking
Frog statue?
I'm ranting at everyone as
Yeah.
I'm smashing at the 4 fucking paddles that turn a goddamn statue. What the fuck is good about that? Stupid fucking Perel with his tight ass chaps.
This is
and his
ready, set, spaghetti bullshit.
stupid fucking hat.
We shouldn't even save him. We should just like go home.
Yeah, do you want to go
Fuck
home?
this. I do.
Fuck
Yeah.
Perel, piece of shit.
I
So
hope
what?
you can feel all this. I just kick a rock.
Here's what I will say about the room as Tuck is destroying it in anger. And I guess everybody's just walking around kicking shit over like, fucking Perel, fuck you. And so Tuck, as you're wrecking this place, here's what you guys learn. I'm just going to tell it to you because it's so funny because in the method of destroying it, you're learning more about it than you ever could have before.
Yeah, like the crazy people taking apart a radio.
Yeah. Tuck is smashing the shit out of this door, which as you get closer, you realize is carved in the aspect of hanging swamp vines. It is made of the same stone as everything else in this tower. It looks like the tower was just kind of carved out like a beehive, and everything was using this stone. And as Billy and Ving are going around and pushing over lily pads and spitting on shit or whatever,
Making sure this stupid room's never usable again.
yeah, and destroying everything, you realize that what was supposed to happen was if you pressed the lily pads in a certain order,
Yeah.
the frog eventually would have faced the door and the stone would have transmuted into swamp vines, creating a curtain that you would push through just to get out. It was a puzzle, except Pete was in here and he ruined the whole thing. It was a puzzle that Perel was probably really proud of because there's some pretty slick transmutation gear in there.
Yes, because it involved transmutation and frogs.
Yeah, exactly. And you think the frog statue would have transmuted the door, so he would have sent out a beam of transmutation, which is pretty cool.
Can we do a quick flashback to him explaining it to Morrison Aquaria and being like, this is really cool?
It's like, so here's the idea: is I've created the statue with nodes underneath it that channel transmutation magic, and once the lily pads have been pressed in a specific order, the transmutation beam will travel through the statue and turn the door into swamp vines.
Let me guess. What's the statue in the shape of? He looks right at Aquaria.
I haven't finalized the design yet, but I had some ideas.
Mm-hmm.
It's a frog.
And Pete is there sitting next to Aquaria. He's like, fucking frogs again? This sucks. This is what Pete sounds like.
That's Pete's voice when he talks to Aquaria. She's like, Pete, just so you know, everything I do is moss. Just kind of the way we are. So, Tuck, you hack through this door set in this gigantic cathedral wall, and you create an opening that the three of you walk through into Aquaria's personal study. What do we think it looks like?
When we crack through, like, we're hit with light. And it's this small, like, 12-foot long, kind of like maybe 6 feet wide room that's arched at the ceiling, and there's bookshelves with books and a window at the very edge of, like, at the end of the wall that we're facing is just all window. And a curtain of moss from the outside covers it from what would be the Sea of Graves. And there's like a crystal lounge sort of like seating place that Aquaria would have read, and you can tell that it would have been like padded with like thick moss, but that's long since died. There's like a ratty, super aged silk robe that she used to wear, a little table with what would have been a cup of tea, and like open books.
And yeah, kind of like, it's sort of like a homey, like if you ever went into one of your professor's offices where it's like there's just like stacks of books and like papers all over the place. There's a copy of Love and Lust on the ottoman next to the chair. And there's also like a tapestry on the wall that like you can see. It's like a battle. When Tuck looks at it, he recognizes it as like being very similar to the tapestry that was on the wall of Maggie's office in what was the name of that?
Oh, the Clearwater.
In the Clearwater, yeah. There was like a tapestry there that had a battle on it too, and it's like kind of the same. And it's like clearly like a magic battle happening there.
Yeah, and in the middle of the room is a small pedestal with a roughly cut dome, crystalline dome, like a bell jar, over a very bright blue, small chunk of moss. It's brighter than the other stuff. It's like, and it's emanating a soft blue light.
Wow.
Sweet. So you step forward to the bell jar, you remove the glass, and you pick up the ball of moss, and you bring it close to your chest, and the crystal of the terrarium that Aquaria gave you opens and reaches for the moss as you place it inside, and it closes around it. And as you remove it from the pedestal, the curtain of moss on the crystal window at the other side of the room parts and reveals the expanse of the Sea of Graves ahead of you. You're hit with this bright, bright light. And in the distance, far away, you see the skies darkening and a pillar with a funnel of dark cloud pulled down to the very top. And that's where we're going to end it for this week. I've been your Game Master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me as always, playing Fat Billy the Halfling Thief, Jessica Ty.
Bye, everyone.
Playing Ving the Half-Elf Druid, Paul Oppers.
Take care.
Playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
So long.
Thanks to Aaron Reed for our intro and outro music, and thanks to all of our amazing supporters. Check us out at Spout Lore, most places on the internet. Thank you so much, and goodbye.
And so ends the tale of adventures three who tried the best they can. Though dumb and scared and lost they be, fun times abreast in revelry. And though our journey may be like a conclusion, we will not leave you without a resolution. Return next week to hear some more whilst you commute or do your chores. And for you, I'd gladly spout more.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
Congratulations. You've reached the Amelia Project. A new life awaits. If you're not serious about this, hang up. If you continue, there's no way back. Leave your message after the beep.
Enter the offices of the Amelia Project and be ready for surprises, twists and turns. Follow the Amelia team as they help their clients fake their deaths and come back with new identities. Each episode is different. Each client coming to the death-faking agency has a unique story to tell. If death and disappearances, comedy and crime, mystery and magic sounds like your cup of cocoa, The Amelia Project is the podcast for you. Search for The Amelia Project wherever you find your podcasts. And remember, leave your message after the beep.
Spout Lore is proudly a Spout Lore Studios production.
A podcast for best friends by best friends.